This is Ease, Memories of Celceta, and you're here to join us again for this grand adventure! Hello everybody, thank you for coming back. As you can see, we are not on the top of Mount Vesuvio where we left off last episode. We are in fact back in the frontier city of Kaznan, and you might be wondering why I have made the long and arduous trek back here, which wasn't very long nor arduous because I just warped here, because we now have that ability. I had an "oh, I'm dumb" moment in between episodes. You see, you may recall I've been having some trouble financing new gear for our characters. In the last boss fight against Bobby, that's right, we finally fought Bobby, I felt like our damage numbers weren't super, because, like, I don't know. I feel like it should have gone a little bit faster. I think some of the characters are stuck on, like, 2 tiers ago. I think. I don't remember. I don't know. Looks like we maybe got in the Danan gear for everybody, but armor at least I think I've fallen behind, I'm pretty sure. Why don't you have a second accessory? What the heck was going on there? I don't know. Well, I was thinking about my options of grinding, but I was looking at some of the previous episodes while setting them up to be released, and I saw the bit with the Governor General Griselda that I haven't remembered to talk about last episode. But right, we had like a fun little memory thingy where we found out that Governor General Griselda might actually be a princess. But then I remembered there's another function that the Governor General performs, which is giving us freaking rewards for mapping the place, and I haven't done that since, like, I don't know, Cellray or something? Like, we've uncovered all this, and that is, like, I'm pretty sure she gives you pretty good monetary reward, so, you've come to report your progress on the map. Let's hear it, then. My, it appears you have made excellent progress. I wasn't expecting you to be able to demonstrate such top-quality results in such a short period of time. I eagerly anticipate hearing of your continued exploits.
Well, it's pretty motivating to hear that. Thank you.
Ask for a more tangible reward? I don't know, Adel's so humble. Gonna agree with Durin. I'm glad the opinion of this officer means so much to you. I also have another reward for you in addition to your payment. Please accept it. An Aeola Cern? Can't even begin to guess what that could do. Ah, here it is. Attracts items toward the party when equipped. After being unleashed, you can obtain gold by simply walking around. And here is your payment. 10,000. 15,000. I was about to say, like, oh, come on. I've mapped so much and only 10,000, but alright, we've made 25. 55. 85. Okay, 85. Good haul. I may have been expecting us to break 100,000, but this is still good. I bid you farewell for now, but I will be eagerly awaiting your next report. Now, map-wise, how are we doing? 85% is mapped, so we don't actually have a lot to gain anymore. To be perfectly honest, it's probably going to be Lake Tolmes here, and whatever's left of Colonia Battlefield. And if we really want to go back, whatever this cubby here is, the gorilla hole over here. I'm starting to get the feel that's about it, yeah. But, yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. So, just really quickly, I don't know if I'm ever going to use this thingy, but I could go upgrade at Highland Town just to, like, check what it does when upgraded. Kind of like Sacred Beast Collar, that I'm not sure I'm going to be using that thingy, but no reason not to give it a gander. Oh, let's go here so we can hear that rocking song again. This is really fun. Yeah. But it's over. Yeah, so if there was somebody, it was a couple of episodes ago where I was first, being like, man, these prices have gone up so much, but I just can't afford it. What am I supposed to do? Oh, if somebody between that episode and now posted a comment of like, Minsk, you simple-minded fool, you could go get some money from the Governor General. I am very sorry. I've completely forgotten about that mechanic as we adventured, and kind of bungled there. Oh, we could make Sacred Beast Collar plus increased movement speed, but since I don't really want to use this item, I don't think we're going to do that, but gold obtained occasionally, if I were to... Okay, by the way, we'd need some amethysts and rubies. I'm not really feeling either of these items, so I think I can survive not upgrading them. Now then, speaking of, let's go to the Ruse Nest at this point. To do some shopping, obviously, from the shop there that's got the highest tier of gear at the moment. But also to continue the story a little bit, because let's give a summary of what happened last time that I haven't done yet since I've been too busy struggling over my foolishness. Actually, should I put a button on that? Because I gotta think about this smart here. I still can't afford, like, a ton of these items. I do want to get a new weapon for Ozma, since I feel that we are going to be fighting a boss fight with Ozma coming up, since I did the challenge mode of playing with Karna, the previous boss. I want to get Ozma primed. Ooh. And I think I need to get Kalilica and Ozma these rune cloaks, because look at their defense values. They are by far the lowest, so they are running on second tier gear here. So we're gonna do that. Oh, you can only equip one at a time? That's kind of annoying. Okay. And here's this amber coat, which did its job just fine, but Rune Cloak's what it's about now. A little dip in strength, but we'll survive. And that leaves us 20k. We could do a little bit of shopping still. I could get one more Rune Cloak for somebody. Or we could get a new weapon. Still a couple of people who could use weapons. Main character energy, just get Adel a weapon. He doesn't have great defense either, but he's at least got a piece of armor from Danan, which is the last tier, the one tier below Ruse Nest. Maybe get, main character energy, just get him a rune blade. I will do that. Not very creative, but here we are. Right, summary of what happened last time. So we went up Mount Vesuvio to look for the Mask of the Moon, so we could access the Pyramid of the Sun. And Mount Vesuvio was pretty fun, a little ice area. We bumped into Remnos, who was being all evil and stuff still, and he had like checked out and found that the Mask of the Moon was there, but it was broken. And he was just going to abandon it there, being all super smug. It turns out that he was playing everybody. He was actually a deep insert agent for us, basically, working to undermine Gruda's team. Unfortunately, Bami worked that out and put a horrifying curse on him. And we chased Bami up the mountain, had a climactic fight there where Karna got a little bit of vengeance against the sorceress's evil ways. She got a cool transformation into a harpy monster, but we still cleaned her clocks. Karna got a little bit of closure with that because she, beat this dingus who, dissed her brother. You could say she surpassed her brother somehow, since her brother was unable to beat Bami. But Bami, of course, underhandedly took out Remnos, so we don't know how it goes. Now, Commander Leo showed up and, putting on super good guy mode, evacuated Remnos from there, and they've come here to the Ruse Nest. So let's go check out what's happening here, because the curse is now broken. So he should be fine. Everybody's gathered around. Oh, right. I don't remember this at all. I remember a couple of letters. like it says the right there in the middle of the top sentence. Something, but like I know I can't do this now. I'm sorry. Never mind, this was a bad idea. Looks like you managed to defeat that vile Barmy. As you can see, he's resting at the moment. All we can do is wait for him to wake up. He should be back on his feet in no time. He seems to be sleeping peacefully, at least. Wonder if it's because of where we are. This is a really relaxing place. Yeah. Although I feel like all the rules are staring at me. Oh, but why are you wasting your time here? You have more important things to take care of, don't you? Leave him to me and get going already. Good stuff. Oh, no, wait, he's looking actually pretty peaceful. Remnos is sleeping peacefully. That's a relief. Good stuff. Can we go talk to the Elder Roo, just for funsies while we're here? Oh, dude's having lunch. Okay, I get that. Are we allowed to bother him at the moment?
Ah, seems you managed to free that young man from his curse. You did well, says the Rhoda tree.
Okay, so that guy, he didn't care at all about our efforts there. Oh, we could have come and talked to him while Remnos was being treated, I guess. Maybe get some extra dialogue, but it's too late for that. Okay, the way to Lake Tolmen is through here, this other route. And that's a little ways away. Like, there's no point teleporting over there to the entrance of Vesuvio, I don't think. So I think we're better off walking our way there. Oh, excuse me. Alright, no problem. We'll manage it. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed this twist where now we're taking on the lieutenants. That's good pacing and kind of good, like, you know, good, like, kind of upping of the stakes here a little bit. Like, I don't know, I guess a part of me was thinking that when we would go in the pyramid, like, we just had to do, like, a real marathon of all the villain bosses, but really looks like now that we're dealing with first Bami and now Goddess. Once we trying to remind my moves here again. Once again, that's Sonic Slide. Got it. Yeah, we could have gone, of course, here first. Possibly fought Goddess before fighting Bami. I don't know. I don't know how that would work with Remnos, though, because then we would have this drama of Remnos being stuck there, so I don't know. But anyway, I think it's a good warm-up to, like, going into the final area by taking on, you know, the lieutenants who have been, like, you know, a big problem. Not to mention, the lieutenants' plots are tied to... Right, gotta remember all of his moves, too. Okay, just little reminders here. And what did you do? Double impact, and then the, like, the bits. I remember now. Yeah, good. Quick reminder, yeah. You know, the Goddess and Bami's plots are tied to our, you know, not main characters. Main characters certainly, cool characters certainly, but, you know, Karna and Ozma are not that central to the plot. Sorry guys. So, you know, it kind of makes sense to, like, wrap up their stories a little bit by dealing with Bami and Gaddis here before we pack things up and go with that pyramid to end this insanity. And I'm still really hoping that we're gonna get, like, a, you know, thing with, oh god, I'm being whooped. thing with Gruda where he tries to become the main villain. Like, I'm hoping the final boss is Gruda and not El Dio. For reasons that I tried to explain last time, possibly terribly. You know, it'll be fun. There we go. That guy's shut down on the ground. Oh, lovely pastoral looking here. It's a mountain lake we're climbing up to, I guess. This thing gets me every time, and it just shuts it down. Ooh, that was cool. That was a cool little double combo there. Yeah, Blade Barrage just destroys guys. Got it. And what's going on here? Oh, one of these moblins. Ooh, that was perfectly timed. That felt good. A little overkill at that point, but whatevs. Oh, hey, there's a memory coming up. Right. If we check the map, there was one more of these memories still to be found on our travels, so let's go check it out. I have to say, I don't feel like I'm very good at playing as Ozma. His, like, he seems to have, like, a bit of a wind-up on all his moves and a bit of, like, commitment. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting way more hits when I'm fighting with Ozma, so I'm not feeling very confident about this fight doing it as Ozma if we are doing, like, a boss fight against Goddess. So, the no. Well, let's check this memory blip here, what's going on. Okay.
Frida, I've got a message from Duran. Gruda showed up in Kaznan.
Oh, I didn't even think about that fact. Freaking Duran was hanging out there that whole time, still pretending not to know, anything about the Primeval Lands or Danaan or anything. And he had to pretend that he doesn't know what the deal with Gruda is, even though they super knew, everybody in Danaan, who Gruda was. Huh. Now I'm kind of curious to, like, look back on that, like, first time you met Gruda, just, like, check the footage of, like, is there, like, any hints that Duran gives of, like, knowing what's going on? Huh, interesting. But anyway. So, he finally resurfaced, didn't he?
We always knew this day would come. What about the other two? Are they with him?
Mother.
No. Those two brothers aren't with him, as far as I can tell.
Oh yeah, the other, like, mystery person who left the village that, I remember there was someone was hinted at earlier, so, yeah.
Mother, I'm going to report this to the Elder. Are you sure you're okay, Frida?
I'm fine. We won't let Gruda get away with what he's done.
I'm not talking about Gruda. He can't be forgiven for taking the Black Key out of the village. Even if he doesn't show his face this time, I'm sure he'll be judged for his mistakes one day. Until then, all I can do is keep fulfilling my duty.
Frida! Damn, all this mystery. I don't know what we're hinting at. What the hell is the Black Key? So ominous. How is that gonna, like, tie into, like, the mask stuff? I thought the revelation of the Mask of the Moon was already, like, that was gonna be it, you know, in terms of, like, you know, the big revelation of, like, how to deal with the villains, so, we'll figure it out. Oh boy. You know, wait a second, is this wrapping back around? Hold on. It is wrapping back around. I was gonna say, I think I picked the, like, progress way, so I should have gone right to, you know, check, dead end, but no, this was just a giant loop. I guess for collecting, like, loot? Is the reason? I don't know. Got him. You know, there's like, you know, deposits of items there, so maybe that's the entire reason that was all there. I don't know. Well, doesn't matter. Let's continue climbing this mountain then. Here we are, Lake Tolmes. Oh! I keep underestimating when they say that there's gonna be ruins. Like, I was expecting like a few like structures sticking out of the lake. But now I see we're gonna have an entire dungeon. Well, I knew there was gonna be a dungeon, but I don't know. Part of me was still expecting... I don't know what I was expecting. You know. Something not humongous. But here we have like a giant castle to explore. Sure, why not? Fine with it. Man, the scale here is kind of wild. Humongous. I don't know what Lake Tolmes could be a reference to, because Vesuvio was obviously... Vesuvius was the reference there, which I still find weird since didn't really feel any Italy vibes so far in the game. And indeed, if Romn is supposed to be like Rome, then the Romn like capital and mainland should be in like the Italy place of this world. But yeah. So, but you know, Lake Tolmes isn't clicking for me. I have no idea what that could be. Like, I'm thinking, like, not Loch Ness, not Lake Victoria, not Baikal. I'm, like, thinking of all the lakes I know in the world. And nothing's really clicking for me at the moment. None of the Great Lakes in North America is coming to mind, unless, like, I'm forgetting some of them. And there's 4 big lakes in Sweden, but I always forget the 4th one's name, but I don't think that's it either. It's Vänern, Vättern, and Mälaren, and then there's like one more, but I can't never remember the name of that one. Unless, of course, Tolmes is supposed to be like Stockholms, because a lot of those lakes are near Stockholm. No, I really don't think so. That seems bizarre. So I'm not leaning on that. Could just be a name they made up, let's be real. Anyway.
Wow! The water here is so clear and beautiful.
It really is amazing. It looks even clearer from up close than it did from the top of the hill.
Yeah. What is this place, Frida?
These are the Lake Tolmes ruins. Although, despite the name, they're still actively used.
Really? By who? What? How? Yeah, actively used. Although I feel like actively used and used for what, you're kind of asking the same thing, but whatever.
That's right. I believe they've been in use ever since the Kingdom of Celceta was first founded. These ruins serve a very important purpose. Let's go inside, shall we?
Fingers crossed that we find some kind of clue to the Mask of the Moon's location in here.
Yeah, let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally any further. Let's go check it out. What is the color going to be for this one? Oh, it's the same one. Everything's the same here for this general area. That's fine. It doesn't matter because, again, we have the item for traveling wherever we want, so, like, it's fine. Oh, is this the same jamming music that played in the last area? I think so. And what are you creatures? Some kind of, Sahagin and... I don't know, like a jub-jub bird or something? What in the world is this? So, more of a dinosaur, even. Not sure what freaky dino this is supposed to be, though. Okay, here's a giant water wheel. Are we doing something with that? Can't tell. Man, this place is really symmetrical. Look at the map. It's messing me up a little bit. Okay, maybe Sahagin. apparently can be fought on foot. The water isn't that deep there. Here we go. Coming in hot! Got him. Maybe a little overkill there. Oh, this is a problem. I wonder if this place is going to have some kind of water-raising mechanism, and that's how we get to that box? Because otherwise, kind of drawing blank on it, but yeah, I don't know, I'm just like kind of wowed, because I'm really used to, like, rather straightforward paths in this game, so it's kind of like Foyer with, like, really like symmetrical layout, and we got choices on where to go here. Kind of messing me up a little bit. I want to check both sides before I commit to a door. That's the, you know, as someone who wants to like do the like little side stuff and then take the progress path, it's really, really frustrating when it's perfectly symmetrical and you're like, which one would be progress? Can't decide. I'm just gonna go here. No point worrying too much about it. Now, hold on. How does this area work now? Got him. Oh, you know what we should do, by the way? Let's read a little bit of boss trivia. Thinking about the Sahagin. Just want to know any funny stuff said about the Sahagin, but I'm not so interested in that. Just want to read about the monsters. Oh, these names are funny. The penguin monster was called a Grumpy. Oh, that's fun. The Yetis are called Avalanches. Very fun. Oh, there were two different Yetis there. I didn't even notice. Navabish. Nogriz was the big polar bear. Scary. Oh. So the Sahagins are called Miravas, but then this Dangle monster is called a Tolmes. Somehow related to the Lake Tolmes? Because the name is very similar? I don't know. Very weird. Anyway, let's just run this down really quickly because I want to look up. Mezarabadi were the bats that Bami called in, a bat familiar created through Bami's magic. Restrains enemies using supersonic waves. Well, I dealt with them pretty well, didn't have to struggle too much. Never read the trivia. Yes, I did, because I also read the Mustrum trivia. And then Bami. A magician in service to Gruda, who's harnessed the power of a mask artifact to gain immense magical ability. Uses her magic to immolate the opposition. Yeah, the fire attack was terrifying. I took the one attack from her, and then I, like, never again. I just avoided her every time after that. Like, whoa. Okay, so this wraps back, presumably, to where we came in from the other side, so... Okay, so never mind. So there was rather obvious progression now, then, because it's broken on the other side, but over here is not, so... Yeah. So this away as we go. Well, interesting visuals in this area. I'm digging it. I think in the past, I've expressed a little bit of apprehension for, like, really square ruins in RPGs, because I feel like some of the beautiful, like, handcrafted visual is lost when you make an area that looks like this. Everything looks very samey. This is ignoring the fact, of course, that, you know, big buildings like these, big projects like this, you know, do look rather similar. Still, I still find it a little sad. And I see that crack there. I know what to do. I'm gonna explore my options here real quick. But, I don't know, so far this area has nice visuals to it. Okay, that's a huge gate that I think we're gonna open up. You can see on the map there's stuff behind it, so I'm pretty sure that's a gate. And the way the camera pulled back there, I feel the vibes. Okay, now here's a couple of areas that wrap over there. There's 3 different places we can climb. Oh no, there's ruins here, so we can't climb up there. Never mind. So we're gonna climb up here. So I'm thinking that crack in the wall is an alternate area. Unless it raises the water. That could also be a thing. Oh. I don't know. Ooh. Let's do it anyway, because... water is leaking through cracks in the wall. Oh, never mind. We can't actually do... I thought we'd break it with, you know, our guy Ozma. Maybe we have to do it from the other side? I don't know. That's weird. We can't do anything. But, okay. Well, in that case, we will 100% climb up here to progress. So, this area is, in fact... It fools you with its architecture, looking like it's a very, very non-linear area, but this appears to be as linear as all the areas we've been to so far. If that's a minus for you at home, yeah, I get it, but I'm fine. Oh, a rune cloak +8. Nice. This makes it worth it that we didn't go, like, buying those, like, too much for everybody all the time. So, for example, now we can just get Adel this thingy. After this, we just need to get one for Durin, and everyone will have top tier of these. Very good. What's this +8 rune cloak do? It has heal 1, speed 2, poison 1, paralysis 4. Not bad, not bad. Let's go with that. Main character energy.